Hey everyone, here's your quick update Cliff Notes version of the City Council meeting from June 18th, 2024. There was no one that spoke on the public hearings or public comments. Public hearings involved an update to our code for animals in Alpine. If you're interested in that, be sure to go back and look at our City of Alpine YouTube channel or at the minutes. Also, a public hearing for the process of annexing properties and for city council to be able to determine what annexation designation it would be once it has been annexed, whether it's to be residential, commercial, or what type of residential and what type of commercial. And then also for the vacation abandonment and sale of the alley behind City Drugs to the owners of the property so that they can lease it to True Value for a garden center. There were no presentations, proclamations, recognitions. There were several community interest items that were announced, things that are coming up for the city, such as the Let It Rain fundraiser. We moved on to the consent agenda, which included mostly approving minutes, but also approving Lisa Nix to planning and zoning, and then also approving the payment of our law firm for their most recent bill. We moved on to discuss short-term rentals, parking, permits, what we want to do with the short-term rentals. There was a lot of discussion. If you're interested in that, be sure to go look at the video on the City of Alpine YouTube channel. And then also charter amendments. As many of you know, it's been almost 20 years since our charter has been updated. Technically, they should be updated about every 2 years when legislation has changed. Our state legislatures meet every 2 years. We talked about the propositions that we want to put on the ballot in November. So this is something to really pay attention to so that you're familiar with what that might entail. The action items included approving the animal changes for the animal code of ordinances for the animal ordinance. Also, it approved the annexation for council to determine what the designation should be. We also approved the sale of the alley. We renewed, or actually that was not renewed, and so that item was removed from the agenda. And then E, we approved the West Texas gas sales baseload contract for 3 years. We did have an executive session, which didn't last very long, and there was no action after executive session. We look forward to seeing you in our next City Council meeting on July 2nd. Until then, take care.